Hi, parents of Capricorn children. Thank you guys for tuning in to parental guidance for the month of April. I'm like, look at him here. Let's see what's going on for your little ones. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with like having a piece stick out, but I just like to be neat. I don't know. I hope you guys are doing well considering what is happening. Sometimes Scorpio, Capricorn children can be very emotionally detached, especially if they have like a moon, and if their emotional nature is Capricorn. I know that Capricorns are workaholics, but sometimes because they don't have an outlet, there can be like a level of stress, like they don't have an outlet to get that stress out. So I'm just wishing you and your family well during this time. Pray that everybody is okay. Is this another piece? Yes, what I thought. Anyway, let's go on and get into it. So I don't have my cards, my little thing here, and the setup that I had did not work, so I have to rework the kinks. But your child has the release card, so they're definitely it's like abandoning, like reckless abandon, something that does not serve them. Exchanging gifts in reverse. The first feeling is stubbornness, or I hope like holding on to something, not being willing to receive. Or you can't take it back, like you asked for it, you can't take it back. Support is what's changing. And they have surprise and reverse. It's almost like they knew something was going to happen. Something is like, almost like it's a duh. For you guys, dad and mom, I feel breeze, I feel comfort, cozy. Maybe you are staying in a little bit more. I see self-care, I see blankets, I see cozy, warm, I see more sleep. So maybe this is an opportunity for you to get some much needed rest. Or it has been. These, this message, the energy is just like how do I want to say this? When I get jumbled, I'm like, okay, just spit it out. So this message is not for every person. It may, this is just a particular energy that is showing up in this card or in these cards. It may resonate fully with your child, partially with your child, or not at all. So if this message is not for you, please let me know in the comments. That would be awesome. So then that way I know how many people this is for, how many people does not fit with, stuff like that. There's something your child doesn't want anymore. I'm getting like independence. Yes, I know I'm taking a long pause, but the mood is very powerful. Like whoever, it's like this child is like, almost like I can tie my own shoes, I can make my own lunch, like really defying the need for support. But it's like a part, I'm feeling like it's premature. If there was something respiratory, like maybe some of your children like had like a respiratory thing, I'm getting like coughing something up in a good way, like getting rid of something like a cold or, you know, like asthma, or coming out of something like a cold that it's almost like she's coughing up something. But I'm feeling like freedom with that card. Independence, freedom, something that was holding them back, it's not doing that anymore, or it can't. They have the exchanging gifts in reverse. There's a reluctancy to be open to exchange things, almost like the Four of Cups. But to me, it just feels like it's a miss. Like that's not a good energy to have for some reason. I feel like there's this reluctancy to accept help. And I'm feeling like this warning, like that's not the right thing to do, because you know, what's changing is you need support. Like I am getting like a warning feeling. Like this there's like a confidence for some Capricorn child that is like premature, and it's almost like a warning, like don't do that, don't count your blessings, you know, don't, something about, you know, either count your eggs before they're hatched or something. I'm getting like a strong warning because they have exchanged gifts in the upright or in the reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright, like they're giving, and it's like your child doesn't want to, almost like, I got this. But it's arrogance, like it's premature to, you know, like, yeah, they came off of this oh wow, cool. Look up 9. Your child has 2 27s. They have 27 and 27. Numerology breaks down to a 9. So I would look up those two numbers, or yes, 9 and 27. But 27, 27, if that's an angel number, I would look into it. The colors that are in your child's reading are purple, blue, pink. I see a little bit of yellow, not too much. These are the cards because unfortunately you guys aren't able to see them. I need to find out what this arrogance is about, because it's bothering me, because that's not like, in my opinion, that's not like Capricorn. Capricorns can be bossy, yes. But I'm getting like this release, but to release and then not be receptive, that doesn't feel good. Yeah, there's something up with that. Because support is coming in, and then the solution is they have the surprise card in reverse. It says, keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. And then when I see the surprise card in reverse, I don't know why I'm hearing like duh. Like that's the word that I'm hearing. It's I don't know who this is for, but it feels doesn't feel like Capricorn. It feels very arrogant. What do these messages mean, Holy Spirit? And I think some of it, like, because that's not Capricorn. Like I feel like somebody did that. Like somebody caused them to like, no, I got it. And then they realize it, like, you can't be hard-hearted like that. And it's like almost like the solution is, it's no surprise. Like, this. Like, you can't do this without, that's not how you're supposed to do. Like, you need help. Like, you can't do this by yourself. You're the model of that. Like, yeah, Capricorns will do stuff, by themselves if need be to get done. But Capricorns are usually, for the most part, team players. They're willing to work together with others to get a goal, they're initiators to get a goal done. Please, we'll figure that out, because that surprise card in reverse is like not very clear. And it's not it doesn't have to be a deep message, but it just feels like it feels very much like it was provoked. And Capricorns can get provoked. Any other messages about, let's clarify this release card. Is that everything? Apparently I was about to say, I'm like, what's going on here? It's like I'm just gonna wait, because I don't want to say too much, but I just feel like for somebody, they didn't see it coming. That's a friend thing. That's a friend thing. I mean, because like I said, Capricorn, like whoever this is for, this energy is a Capricorn child. Like this is not normal for Capricorn children, for that Capricorn child energy to be so defiant and like not exchanging gifts. Like I don't want that. And I feel that it's almost like a peer. Like your Capricorn child was like, whoever this is for, this energy of this Capricorn child, because this may resonate fully, partly, or not at all. But this Capricorn child was minding their own business, and somebody came in with an ulterior motive. And you know, it could be teasing, it could be taunting, and something, and they were like, you know, forget it. I have to turn these this way so I can really get an understanding, because it's like I don't have the camera set up, so there's no point in me putting them the other way, because you guys can't see it anyway, unfortunately. I'm going to show you guys these other cards. Your Capricorn child, like whoever this is for, this energy is of a Capricorn child that was minding their own business. They were being dutiful, they were kind, they were giving. But somebody who was reckless, a peer who was reckless, I feel that this was I don't know, but I feel like this is a child, or this is a peer, this is somebody of their similar age who just had a bad day and didn't have anything kind to say. And there's a release. Let me just make sure that I'm on the right track. Yeah, this person is mean. Yeah, this person is not nice. Yeah, this person is not kind. Your child is just minding their own business, being kind and generous, and somebody is a jerk. And I wouldn't even say a jerk. They're just being unthoughtful. And then they put your child in a position where it's like they have to release the negativity of this other person, you know, because it almost feels like a purging, like I have to get this out, you know, like you know, because it's not like Scorpio. Why did I say Scorpio? It's not like Capricorn children to not be kind. I mean, they can be hard. They can, you know, be, you know, have a tough appearance, but they're usually pretty giving, you know? And for them to say, no, I don't want that. Something happened. There was a refusal of an opportunity. It's just social. Whatever energy this is for, it's feeling very social and peers. Feeling very social. Please tell me about this support. What is changing? What about this support? Yeah, there was a conflict. Yep, doggone it. Somebody hurt their feelings. Yep. Yep. Yeah, somebody was mean. I'll show the cards in a second. Who would do such a not nice thing to a Capricorn child in the month of, and this is for April. It's almost like the Capricorn child has to like release, like it's like whatever, like like it's healing, like you know, like get it out of their system, release the negativity, the toxicity. And I don't want to say that somebody, whoever this person is, they don't like themselves. They hate them. That's a loose word, but they're more upset with themselves. They're unhappy with themselves more than they are with the Capricorn child, whoever this is for. It's unlike the Capricorn child to not want to exchange gifts. They're withholding because it's like they put themselves out there. They wanted to play. They wanted to have fun. They wanted to be included, and they were denied an opportunity because of somebody, a group, or one particular individual. I feel it's a few people. It's like a group. It's like a clique or something. But don't worry, because support is coming in for sure. You know, I see somebody like was deceitful, you know, like stealing or something, whether it's they're just being deceitful, they weren't being clear. You know, there's some hurt feelings here about it. You know, there was definitely some kind of conflict. And it's like the Capricorn child was in the middle of it. And they just felt like kind of stuck. But the beautiful thing is, I feel like there's somebody that is going to speak wisdom to them, and they're going to see the wisdom within themselves to like have a sense of balance and then just start all over. So there's support coming in the form of a person that's going to speak truth to them. And again, this is one wavelength of energy, and this is the message that is sent for a particular group of Capricorn children. It may not be for every Capricorn child, but it is for a particular wavelength of energy. It may resonate partially, it may resonate fully, maybe not at all, and that's okay. But somebody was not kind, and I'm getting a clique. I'm getting like some kind of mean social group. They were, and it could be adults. It could be, you know, if it's an adult Capricorn, they had a great idea that they were working on that they wanted to share with somebody. Somebody wanted to sabotage it, and you know, the Capricorn adult is like, I'm done with this. No, I don't want your apologies. I don't want to accept your gifts. I don't, no, I'm good. I came here and I wanted to, play and be a team player, but y'all on some BS. No, like y'all, like I wanted to share something with you guys, and it it was rejected. Or no, I don't want to share now. I don't want to share what I've been working on now. Y'all can keep that. I'm good. And the reason, support has to come in because somebody was very deceitful. Someone was like undermining the Capricorn. And it hurt the Capricorn's feelings. Like they felt like left in the dark. They don't know where to go. They felt, lightweight, like someone tried to sabotage them. There was, a conflict. Either there was a group of people in conflict, in conflict amongst themselves, because they were like, oh, this Capricorn, they're so brilliant. We can't let them succeed. Let's try to sabotage. Like, I'm feeling like some serious, like, negative energy. Whoever this is for, but it feels negative. But somebody, so either it's a spiritual person, it could be a pastor if it's an adult, it could be a teacher, it's somebody that the Capricorn child looks to or values their opinion, who they respect. And this person is just going to help them to rebalance, get rid of stuff that doesn't serve them, and start all over again. It feels, it like, my mind is like, whoa. Like it's not so much this overwhelming, but it like the confusion and the mental attacks come in waves. Like, it's just like they can't progress because this group of people, they're so unhappy. Like, they won't let up. Like, when the Capricorn, makes an inch, like, or makes a little bit of headway, these people are just like on top of it, just trying to, distract that progress, trying to deter it or make their progress steps more difficult. Okay. What is the solution, please? We have the surprise card in reverse, and I am not understanding that. Okay. Heck yeah. I'm seeing them getting away. I just see getting away. Okay. This is not a very clear message for me. So I'm not going to try to pull straws out of a hat. I don't like doing that because I don't know everything. I don't have all the answers. I do want to present this to you because I'm like, this message came through for a reason. And I don't like to be one of those people like, I don't like this message. I want something else that's easier for me. It's like, no, it's not necessarily for me. This is what came out. So therefore, this is a message that needs to be shared for somebody. So the mood of your child is they're releasing something. This is almost like, the precursor. The Capricorn child was in such good spirits about something. It's like they wanted to give. It could, this could be an adult situation where they're working hard on a project or whatever. Um, or they just wanted to give, you know, it could be anything. I feel like it's school. I know a lot of people, school is postponed. Um, maybe if it's an e-distance thing or whatnot, but your child was studious. And then all of a sudden, somebody came along who, in their own, you know, insecurity and lack of self-love, wanted to make themselves feel better by putting the Capricorn child down. That I feel for sure. And so it's like that's the past energy. And so now your child, the Capricorn child, wants to release that in April. I feel like to clarify, or, you know, to just expound upon why the Capricorn child is not wanting to exchange gifts, and they're like, no, this is why I'm arrogant. It's like, it's almost like when I wanted to help y'all, when I wanted to be down and whatever, y'all decided that y'all weren't going to, you know, accept me, or y'all were going to turn down my offer, or y'all weren't going to let me in. So now it's like, now that they're like, hey, come and play with us, you know, or something like that. It's some kind of like backstab, where because of how the Capricorn child was treated in April, they're like, no, I'm not interested in exchanging anything. No, like, because, and then the other part of it is like, if they're taking, which if they're being like taking, like, give me that, and being very forceful, it's out of retaliation, because it's like that's not their energy. And there may be some Capricorn children who may be like that out of retaliation because they got turned down for something. But even still, like, they don't want to do that. Like, I feel like they're just like, and like they may be like, no, I don't want that. And then on second thought, like, just out of spite, like, yeah, you give me that, you give me all of that. Now again, this feels very adult. I don't know how this applies to a child. This feels very adult. It could be a teenager, but you know, if the Capricorn child is taking on that kind of energy where they're like, yeah, I want that, give me that toy or whatever. It could be parents, it could be a relative, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling very social, very like a friend thing. It's a peer. It is very much this peer energy that somebody cut and undermined. And that's what I'm feeling. So, you know, they're just like, I don't want it. I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Now, what's changing is, after all this BS, they have the Seven of Swords. So somebody lied. Like somebody like just tried to pull one over there, you know, they tried to get away with something. There was conflict, you know. If this conflict, there could have been mild conflict with your Capricorn, but I don't think so. This is this group. So there's a group of people who are just unhappy about themselves. They're taking, or they're trying to take away from the Capricorn child. And what they did is, you know, the result of that left the Capricorn child really hurt. Like, I can't believe they did this. And like, how do I fix this? Or now, I don't know how I'm going to get ahead. I don't know how. I'm just so upset that they did this. I don't understand these energies fully, but I feel these energies very strongly. I just can't articulate them. So please help me in the comment section. Let me know how this resonates with you. But the support that they're getting is coming in the form of this helpful person here. And this person is like a mom. This person could be like a spiritual person, like a spiritual leader, but they're going to be supportive and share some wisdom with the Capricorn child. Like, look here, people who are like that, are X, Y, and Z. What you need to know is they're upset at you or they're jealous of you because of some other issue. And it's like, I just get this sense of balance. Like, you know, turn it upside down, see it differently. And know that while they may, like, this is an interesting place, like, to be out of control, but yet still at peace about stuff. That's where this person is going to instruct them, like, you know, just in the midst of all this, you find your peace and you maintain it. And that's exactly what they're going to do. While the midst of whatever is going on with these other people, the Capricorn child is going to be okay. So to clarify, and I want to call this the duh card, because if something is not a surprise, it's obvious. And, you know, like I said, the back of the card, it says, keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. So it's something obvious. It's not a surprise. The solution is something obvious. And I say that to myself, like, duh, of course the solution is something obvious. The solution is, you know, that your child is getting away from these people. Cutting them off, literally. Like the Six of Swords, just cutting them off, being done with it and letting it go. They have the Justice in reverse. I'm not sure if you guys can hear airplanes, but that's not an airplane, it's a helicopter. I see, like, with this Judgment card in the reverse, they're not interested in getting revenge. They're just letting it go. They're like, I don't even care anymore. I'm not going to sit and, you know, worry so much about this outcome. I wash my hands of it. I don't know who this is for, but this is a very clear message that your child, you know, the Capricorn child was minding their own business. And somebody, and it's a peer, I'm not getting spouse, it's somebody from the outside that they themselves were unhappy. And they didn't like that anybody was doing well. And they just so happened to come across your Capricorn child. And they were like, nope, you can't be happy. And your Capricorn child has had to release, you know, that and be independent. You know, this person maybe has come to them after they saw this gift and they're like, hey, let's be friends, let's hang out, you know. And now your Capricorn child, which makes sense, being the Pentacles in reverse, is like, nope, I don't want that. Nope, you were a jerk. I don't want that. I don't want to be friends with you. You were mean to me for no reason. This is interesting because this is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. And I feel like it. Like, I have Capricorn. I have a Capricorn Venus and a Capricorn Moon. And this makes sense. Like, this is something that happened in the past. This is where they are now. And it makes perfect sense to me. Like, I'm going to look at this reading in more depth for myself after I'm done recording it for you all. But it's like there was, where is it? There was fighting. Somebody was deceitful and unfair and unkind. And this is more of the backstory. And it left the Capricorn child confused, hurt, Like they couldn't, it's almost like it caused like a level of stagnation. Like they could not move forward. But there's support. So in April, they're releasing the crap. Here we go. All this backstory to help me understand. In April, the Capricorn child is releasing the crap. They're not taking it. They don't want any gifts because whoever this person was, they were a jerk and they were unkind to the Capricorn child. There's support coming in. Somebody is going to help the Capricorn child by giving them words of wisdom. And the child is just going to move forward and just feel so free and release themselves from BS. And the outcome is obvious. You know, it's not surprise. There's no surprise there. The outcome is obvious. The Capricorn child is going to walk away. Just bye. I don't care what happens. I don't care about the outcome. You know, I'm not waiting to find out what happens to you. You know, they're letting karma take care of it. In my personal opinion, you know, like this person, and the way that I'm interpreting this card is they are not waiting around to see what the outcome is going to be for that person who wronged them. They're like, you know what? I'm out. I don't care. I don't want anything to do with you. Whatever happens to you, that's on you. You deal with that. That's not my job, my task. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm going away. Oh, that's heavy. That's so much heart energy. So that is, we didn't even get to you. My bad. Okay. While this is going on with the Capricorn child, you're sitting up here snuggled under a blanket like, oh, I'm beautiful, as you should be. Two separate energies. This is a time for you to rest as your child is coming into rest as well. But in the month of April, you are feeling beautiful. I'm a wonderful surprise. Ironically, they have surprise in reverse. I am a wonderful surprise wrapped in awesome energy and elegance. I am the total package today before makeup and hair, as well as throughout the day. When I see myself in the mirror or a reflection of myself, I will tell myself I am gorgeous and effervescent, and I will tell myself I am a gorgeous and effervescent ray of foxiness ready to take on the day. So kudos to you. You're feeling great. Your child is releasing crap that no longer serves them, and life is good and well. So thank you for your patience, for helping me to understand what these messages were and what Spirit was trying to relay. So I know that is for someone. Let me know how this resonates with you in the comment section, and we will see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.